We're over here trying out some local honeys. Helps with the allergies, and it's nice to support local places and companies with some good stuff.
It's like our signature tea.
Nice little
It
bags.
has like the turmeric and the elderberry and all that. Yeah.
Got all these local teas right here. It's so hard to choose, man. So many good things.
I know we
All these blends right here. We got some local honey. This is another brand right here. But we got the other one because we've had them before and we tried all seasons. So we just checked out that local spot. I also picked up this custom Integra GSR. I don't know, it looked cool. Trying to get into the whole Hot Wheels thing. They're just collecting some stuff. But yeah, got some nice drinks, local stuff, help with the allergies. And we got to taste all 4 seasons of different honey.
Now we know.
Now we know. It is completely different taste. It was pretty cool. Pretty bird? Yeah, you're a pretty bird?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Haha. Haha. Laughing at me? Haha. Ah, look at that trick. Woo!
I hear you. You're so cool.
Oh, buddy. Careful.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. You gotta trust me.
He's like, I'm not trusting you. You don't seem stable. Look at that. Look at that.
You got it. You got it. You got it. Come on. Come on. You got it. You got it.
So then you come down.
So we're back at the house working on the rebuild engine. Got a couple things out here. Stopped at O'Reilly's and was able to get a couple more stuff. I just replaced the VTEC solenoid spool valve seal just because I know I somewhat recently did it, like along with the valve cover, but just because it's out, why not do it while it's out? Now I also have the water pump off, and we're gonna be replacing that with right here, import direct one from O'Reilly's. Got it for $62, the commercial account, so you can't go wrong, you know. While I'm in there, I wasn't gonna do it because it was like 100 something bucks, but then with the commercial account, it brought down a lot, so I got it. Also, exhaust manifold, the gasket that's needed, and then we have intake manifold gasket. I had to buy the kit because they didn't really offer anything separately, and it was like 18 bucks for the whole thing, so whatever. It's basically the price for just getting this singular. Originally it was like 30 something or whatever, and I got it down to 18, so that was nice. Got that, and we got the water pump. Yeah, this thing was looking, they crusty over here. Dang, it looked like this thing was kind of maybe starting to lift a little bit or giving issues. Hey yo, what are you doing down here, bro? Wow. So here we got the import direct. Sometimes like this aftermarket stuff are a hit or miss. I've had decent luck with these water pumps, and they do have some warranty with it, so it's a new water pump. It's not like it's refurbished or something. So we're gonna run it $62, and it comes with warranty. So it should be all right. Do that there, install the seal like that, boom, it's installed. Put it back in, clean up these bolts a little bit real quick with a wire wheel looking really dusty. And what's next? Brought out the alternator thing. I gotta put on an alternator, then I could be able to get the belt on, and then that's all completed right there. Basically it. I mean, I have to find the proper bolts for this and put in a fuel rail. Forgot, we had to flip it over and be doing the oil pump. Got the seal on, got the bolts cleaned up, wire wheel. All right, let's see if I recall that I drained the oil or not. It just seems like there was a lot of fluid up in there, a lot of liquid sloshing. I don't know, I thought I did. I guess I did it. Whoops. Yeah, I should have been done that. I swear, y'all, I swear I thought I drained that oil. So I have to look into like a baffle kit, or there is obviously like one option for a Unit 2 fab oil pan or something, but it's a little up there with the pricing, $300 or something, $350, and it's for like the tracking purposes, taking hard corners constantly with the sloshing, help prevent like the oil loss, pressure and stuff. Something I'm needing to look into while I'm potentially in this process right now, because I mean, we're here, the motor's out, it's a lot easier. Quick as I open it up, I'm closing up shop right now. I did swap out the power steering pump to a newer one that we had sitting around. I did put on the alternator back on, found some bolts, some things that are needed, like clips for the injectors, intake manifold. I gotta figure that situation out, see if I'm gonna put on the RRC or not. And then I'm struggling with the idea with the whole oil pan baffling thing and the oil pump. Like obviously the Type S pump is always a great mod and ideal to do, but if I'm going to do tracking, I think it's like essential to get some sort of baffling, or that oil pan, the Unit 2 or something oil pan that's extra baffling. But that I cannot afford right now, so I don't know, maybe a drop in one, but I think you might need the RSX oil pan, so I don't know, I have to look into it more. Now it has me a little in a halt because I'm trying to decipher about that a little bit too, so that's why I haven't started popping up the pan to do a swap yet, because I'm like, I don't know. Good morning, happy Mondays, y'all. I'm not exactly sure where I left off in the video, but what I do know is that we are getting a little bit on more and more. Pretty sure those aren't supposed to be in there, but we'll figure it out when we get there. We have the RRC manifold on with the ZDX throttle body right here. The big boy, capped off. I might have to go buy some new caps, or at least maybe for that one, because it's quite corroded. But yeah, got the fuel rail on and this on last night. I had to find some bolts, scavenge through some stuff. They're the right size, but then, you know, not the right kind of bolt exactly, but it worked, so thankfully. Yeah, so we got that on, got the belt on. What else did we do? We got a new oil pressure sensor, new seal for that, new intake manifold seals, and I didn't record last night, but I did also replace the injector seals just cause I had some universal ones. I use the smallest ones I can, the smaller, thicker ones from this that I got, I believe, from Harbor Freight on the first ones because it's the smallest, and then it sell them in stores for whatever reason. And then I got the Felpro kit one, and I believe that was what came with this. Maybe it was the one in here, but I guess we'll see. It seemed about same size and, you know, whatever as that, so it seemed right. Kind of slipped in quite easy, so that was the only thing. Like, I don't know, but I'm just gonna find the little bolts, tighten it down. Shit, crazy. I don't think I'm gonna be doing the Type S pump right now because of the fact that I literally just did the valve cover, did the seals, just put it on. I should have done it when I had the valve cover and stuff already off, and thought about it then, and then just took off the side cover, yada yada. See, this is me in my head, man. I'm always second guessing what I want to do and decisions and stuff, because it's obviously easier when it's out of the car. Also, it's like I don't want to take too much time anymore, because I do want to get this fucking back in the car and make some progress. And it's like the Type S pump is a super great upgrade. but it also isn't 100% necessary right now. You know, the stock pump can handle up to like 7,800 or 8,000 or some shit RPMs. You know, I do obviously plan on tracking this car eventually, but stock pump is still okay for that. Stock pump seems to be all right for some of the track guys. If you're going on long turns and stuff, the oil, it still holds, but I guess they overfill it to help that issue a little bit. But with the Type S pump, if I were to do that, because it's not bulky enough, it's not going to work properly. You might have some oil pressure loss, and what people do is get the whole unit 2 fab or a baffle kit, but mainly the unit 2 fab, oil pan and all that. Maybe, you know, when it comes down to it, instead of doing something twice or whatever, might just wait, honestly, like get another Type S pump or use that one, and then when it comes down to it, swap out the pan with the unit 2 fab when I can afford, you know, spending the 360 or whatever the hell it is, because doing all that right now, it wouldn't make sense. I would need an extra baffle or that unit 2 fab oil pan, so it's like I'd have to do another job, take off the pan regardless. I think I vote for leaving it how it is and then getting other shit done to get this car prepped and ready. Basically ready. I mean, everything's on. I've replaced seals. I need to go buy an oil filter and some new oil, so I might end up hitting Walmart or something. We're gonna be filling up these transmission mounts with this poly windshield poly adhesive that helps pack it in and I guess makes it a little bit more solid or something. I don't know, this is things that I've heard and got posted about, so I've always wanted to try it, so I figured why not buy some a little bit cheaper ones, because I need some transmission mounts and see if it'll hold or do. They look crappy. Not gonna lie, y'all, that whole other clips and rants and not knowing what I feel like doing and stuff, I still don't know. I'm like indecisive, but it's like I'm fighting with myself and my own self-motivation and just kind of annoyances with things. Because I also, the transmission mounts, I think the ones that I got, like I don't know if Rock Auto sent me some different ones or automatic ones. I don't know if automatic and manual is fully different, but they just seem a little wonky. So we're back out here a little bit. Gonna replace this inner tie rod because this whole boot like ripped and it got, I don't know, ripped off and dinged and stuff. I don't understand what happened there. For the most part, I mean, the tie rod's alright, I think. I don't think it's like extra bent. Doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like anything else is really bent or needs replacing. So yeah, we're just gonna try to replace this thing, or we're gonna replace this thing and go from there. So as you see, I already got the tie rod off, and then I also got that nut off. Clamp this down. Unclamp that hoe. Let there be lights. I gotta go in there and just kind of snip that thing off. Gotta get this stupid ass clamp off. Get the rest of this shit off. So a nice little flathead worked pretty damn good. Clean that stuff off. Definitely add some more up in there after the fact. So I got these vice grips here from Harbor Freight, of course, you know, the MVPs, shout out to them. So we got this thing loosened up. Should be backing up. So this thing worked pretty good. Nice vice grips, real adjustable, pressure wise and everything. So we got this crusty ass thing off. Obviously the crush washer thing goes up in between. So we're just gonna clean it up and then do this swap out, get this boot on. You know, what I gotta do anyway though is I'm gonna be putting in some more grease. So just wanted to clean up that shit. Pretty sure grease goes in there too, because I mean, Fucking have a ton of it everywhere. Firstly, we're gonna want to pack the joints, some grease. I don't think you want to do too much grease, but you want to obviously do a little bit enough. A nice high temp grease. So we got this going in. I think I'm just about to grab my adjustable and see if I can tighten it up pretty good without the other one, because I don't want to put a bunch of like tears in it, because those are some sharper jaws. Alrighty, now we have this boot right here, Beck and Arnley. So I'm just gonna grease up the inner portion a little bit to help me slide it in. And yeah, let's see how this goes. Alrighty, so we got the inner tie rod replaced with the boot. Got it greased in. Should be good. Should be good. I'm not gonna fully tighten everything down. Well, maybe I might just tighten it down, because why not? I mean, everything really just gotta get put back together and in. I'm not too sure about some of these hubs and stuff. I might have to end up doing some wheel bearings or something.
Oh, another one.
I never take a day off, work around the clock, my engineer getting paid off. Rock like Ace up, like the weed and take off.